Hello, good people of YouTube. This is Tamari, and wow, that kind of sounded British in the beginning. Wow. No offense to that. Anyways, welcome, people of YouTube. This is Tamari, and here we are. We are going to play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So let's do a let's play. That was a really awkward entrance. Whatever. Let's get on with it. New game, episode 1, the first turnabout. I've never played this game before. Never, ever, ever. But I have understood and seen, I guess, meme references and, like, internet jokes about it. Like, objection! Yeah, I know all that good, like, meme stuff. But I have never actually played this game. I've watched a couple Let's Plays of it. So, yeah. I have no idea what's in store for me. I know it's some kind of court-based game with comical features. So let's get into this because let's just do this. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Alright. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Gasp. Gasp. I mean, there we go. I guess I can do the voices. Oh no! She's dead! Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Oh snap! I've got to find someone to pin this on. Ew. What is that on his face? Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. What is that on his forehead? A mole? August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, click the button down here, okay. It's set up like the DS, alright. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! ... Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Who the hell is Nick? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. It was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. She's dead. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Larry Butts? That's a really funny name. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Wow. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
How am I gonna do all these voices? There's so many people in this game. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Roy, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. ... Mr. Roy, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them correctly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Court records, so we can attorney match. Time mother, what are my possessions? No one will believe I was an attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy's autopsy reports. Cindy. Okay, so her name is Cindy, we know that. Cinderblock. Cindy Stone. I like how the name is a pun, Cindy Stone. Did she die by like a stone object or something? That's funny, actually. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was... what did it say? Did it say it in here? Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Yep, alright. Profiles. Who the hell is this? Oh, Cindy's... that's what she looked like? What? She didn't look like that when I, did it. Whatever. She was not poisoned and she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. I like how this court system is just so chill like that. The judge is so chill. Like, oh, let's just do a questionnaire before we get into it. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Submit as evidence. Oh, yeah, it was this, that statue. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. It sounds so weird, like it being in the court. Oh, touch the court record button. What court record button? Alright, so we got this. This was the weapon. It's rather heavy. Okay, I'm not British. My accent's so bad, don't think I am. Okay, here we go. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Here we go.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butch, would you just... What?
The voice is so funny. Oh my god. Mr. Payne's voice is funny.
Mr. Butch, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. Okay. Alright, cool. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way!
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butch, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens or stop him from answering? Stop him from answering. Bam! My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof, wince.
I mean, I can't, describe wincing in words, but we're just gonna go with it. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe
Oh my gosh. Let me try that again.
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly or stop him? Have him answer honestly. We need this. I know. Send him a signal. Tell the truth. Nice signal. Just like point at him and make it so obvious. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, I didn't see her. That's what he sounds like? Wow, my voice is a little off.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
I like how they just turn their heads like, blah, 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 blah. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sowett to the stand.
Sowett. I heard that this game has puns with the name, so saw it, so yeah, that must be it. Oh, yep, that's the guy who killed her, saw it. I get it. That was so good. Oh, man.
Mr. Sowett, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes. I don't know why he looks Asian to me, but he's going to be Asian. Mr. Sowett, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Oh, witness's account. Listen. Okay, I guess I gotta pay really close attention to this. This is where I'm gonna contradict him and stuff. Contradict him. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving. Oh crap! I didn't know what that said. Dead, I think. I quailed in fright and found myself able to unable to go inside. I can't do an Asian voice. It sounds so weird. I'm like struggling. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a menu of my pocket found the public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. He so is Asian. I am keeping this voice. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. I'm sorry for my racist Asian voice. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawyer used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Touch the court record button to point out the contradictions in the testimony. I like how it just says touch it. In real life court, touch the court button. Okay. Oh crap, what'd I do? What's that? Oh, we're cross-examining right now. Okay. I was going to door to door selling subscriptions for. Okay, this is the. No, go. No. I forgot. This isn't like. Okay. Wait. What were we? What is this? Electricity to Mrs. Stern's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Attorney's badge. Let's just show the attorney's badge. Wait a minute. Whoa. The autopsy. Time of death, 7:31. That's not important. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. She was dead at 4 o'clock. That's when she was murdered at 4 p.m. But he said 1 p.m. So we have to find out where he said 1 p.m. is when he found her. Let's see. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving dead. Quailed and frightened. Was able to go outside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to nearby park. Whatever. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock p.m. No way, because the autopsy says she died at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So we're going to rub it. So is it take that? Objection. Nope. Objection. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes. It was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at... The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 o'clock p.m. Ha, Phoenix, you joker, I got that. That's a slap on the knee. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? His little squeaky voice.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Swords, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 o'clock p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. So, did we win?
Wait, I remember now.
I take that as a no. Would you kindly give the testimony again? Oh man, we're gonna do it again? What? The time of discovery, okay.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
Okay.
there was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 o'clock p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding.
Wait a minute, didn't we have a blackout on that building? So how the heck could a TV be on? I see. You heard a voice saying the time on tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one. Time of discovery. Alright, no, it's not that. There was a voice saying, okay, nope, it's not that. Okay, but it was 3 hours off. No, I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. Okay. There's no way because this blackout says it was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime, the electricity. So if you really found it at 1 o'clock, it still would be the blackout because yada yada yada. So, objecting that crap right now. Hold it right there, Mr. Sot. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Oh. I like how he slams his hands down. I so would become a lawyer to do that. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Look at his face! Ah! I will irk. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sword?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
His hair popped up. What?
Ah, wait. I remember now.
Mr. Sword? The court would prefer to hear accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections will harm your credibility.
That and you...
Oh. It pointed at him, so I thought it was the Asian guy. Okay, that and you seem rather distraught. Oh, did my mic fall out? No, I thought it did. Okay. I like how his hair pops up. What is that? Fake hair? Like a wig? Okay, whatever. Ah!
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Swords. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Alright, hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
A clock? When did we see a clock? You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Wait, when did we ever see a clock? Maybe it's that thinker statue. Oh man, it probably is. Hearing the time. Okay, let's go. Okay, saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used it to kill the victim. That must have been what I saw. Okay, we gotta go back to the other one. This thing? A statue in the shape of a thinker. It's rather heavy. There was a table clock, but there was no table clock. I think this is where we present it right here. Let's just do it. Objection! Let's just object him. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, I love this song. Here we go. What?
You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I like how they could just get away with that. Okay, I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. But how did he know? Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. How did he know it was a clock unless he touched it? Yes, Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment. You're lying. Oh, because you're lying. Okay. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What? Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. I can't even make a little growling sound. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, I the clock. I heard. No, I mean I saw.
What the? What the fuck?
Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn the witch. Give him death.
Oh my gosh. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. In the next episode, we will find out if Larry is going to be innocent and if this Mr. Saw Asian guy is going to be guilty and all that. I will end it here because it's getting a little long and my dog is getting really antsy right now. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this Let's Play because I've never played this and I would really love to play this game and the other ones. Leave a like, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.